I always heard every blog. I never know when this is rolling. There's a production guy out there that wants to do business with David Bronstein and wants to make me the new Fred. I want you to get in touch with me because I need these production guys, these kids that know how to do this stuff. The Fred, Shay Carl, Ray Williams makes $1 million a year. You know the nut that I am. I'm a TV guy. I'll put everything on television. That's the easy part. I got networks now I do business with. But I need you kids, you production kids, that know how to do this. So you don't have to see beds that are not made and ladders. What the hell's going on in this nutty house? Anyway, Bobby Brown left the building. The whole thing with Whitney, Whitney, I forgot her name already. How can I forget her name? She's all over the place. Whitney, I was going to say Whitney Stone. Whitney, Houston. Jesus, how can I forget Whitney Houston? All magazines and covers, and now they come out with such dirt on Whitney Houston. So now they said the daughter left the funeral to do drugs. It's unbelievable. And Bobby Brown, they kicked him the hell out, Bobby Brown. Now, I remember Bobby Brown looking like Bobby Brown when he first met Whitney Houston. Did you see the way he looks now? I wouldn't know it's Bobby Brown. And why'd they kick him out of the funeral parlor, the church? They say, well, it's because he's the one that put Whitney Houston on drugs. When I watched that 2020 segment, she said such nice things about Bobby Brown. She loves him. She adores him. She can't live without him. She has to have him. And then it's more stories. There's abuse. He hits her. He touches her. He kills her. Whatever the hell they said on these shows, whatever the hell it is. They didn't kill her. But he got on the drugs and he left. He said, here, take a bunch of drugs. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Who the hell knows what happened? We only know what we read. We only know what Perez Hilton tells us. We only know what we read on TMZ or Hollywood or Radar Online, whatever. Radar Online. What I'm trying to say to you is this. What would the entertainment world have done if Whitney Houston was still alive? If this didn't go down, what would they be talking about? The Kardashians, that's what they'd be talking about. My wife told me she was watching Khloe and Lamar. They're having sex all day. The whole show, sex. She bought sex toys. And she bought sex swings. She's having sex the whole time. I should have married Lamar, or one of them. Not Lamar. I should have married Khloe. Jesus Christ, I'm married 27 years. Sex. The only sex I get, I'm going to have a joke for this. Anyway, that's a good setup. I just don't have a joke for it. But he was married to her. He wanted to show his respect. Yeah, people get married. They get divorced. They hate each other's guts. Years go on. Time goes on. But it was nice that he wanted to be there, and for some reason, based on the news reports and everything, they made him leave. Like Elvis. Elvis left the building. Bobby Brown left the building. I don't know. He's still a singer, whatever the hell it is. I have a vision of people when I first meet them. That's how, like a snapshot, that's how they look to me. And that's it. Years later, I still think they look like the way I met them. There's an episode in The Twilight Zone, and I hate to say the word business partner, but whoever's running this channel is going to hate that I'm bringing up The Twilight Zone. He's going to say, who watches The Twilight Zone? But there's an episode where this guy is from the 1800s, and now he's going to hate that part too. There's a guy from the 1800s, because he hates when I talk about stuff from the past. He wants me to talk about current stuff. Current, like Jeremy Lin, the big golf player. Like current stuff. And the guy from the 1800s, everyone's getting older but him. And that's me. Everyone gets older but me. And I expect everyone to look the same when I first met them. That's how I expected. So when I saw Bobby Brown, I couldn't believe it. When I was watching an interview with Whitney Houston on 2020 with, not Barbara Walters, whoever else does interviews, I can't think anymore. She was so pretty. She was thin, she was pretty. And then look at her now. I don't know how it happens. Yes, they said she was worth $250 million, something like that. Everyone throws out big numbers. And people tell me I'm worth $250 million. Some business partner I was doing business with me said to me that he heard that I'm a big gambler, and I bet $5,000 a spin on roulette. I play black and red, and I bet $5,000 a spin. I said, yeah, that's true. I don't even play roulette. I play craps. And I don't bet $5,000 a throw of dice. I bet $10,000 a throw of dice. Get the facts straight. Can you imagine what they print in the paper? Make me look like a pauper, $5,000 a spin on roulette. Or if I caught the game, what do you think, I'm British? They play roulette in Monte Carlo. What do you think, I'm James Bond? They'll hate that too. Anyway, so they kicked out Bobby Brown. I don't know why. The funeral's been all over the place. Entertainment Tonight. How many times can they keep showing the funeral? It's horrible. It's tragic. She was a great talent, leaving the kid and the mother. It's horrible. But the drugs do this to you. Show business. I don't know why it does it to you. I don't know why you get caught up in the bullshit of whatever people get caught up in. Not everybody does. Jerry Seinfeld, I don't think, does drugs. Maybe does. I don't know. But I don't know why the rock star world. I don't know why. And it's a tragedy that happened, and it's a shame. They kicked Bobby Brown out of the... I don't know why. He still has a career, and Whitney Houston is gone. It's unbelievable. It's like when you hear Michael Jackson. It's unbelievable. But I wanted this blog when they kicked... what's his name? Bobby Brown out of the funeral. I don't know why. He came to show his respects, was very nice. Who knows what went down between the two of them, but they kicked him out. And then you hear that the daughter, Bobby Christina, left because she was so distraught. Then they find out she left because she's doing drugs. That part I couldn't believe. If it's true, who knows? You read what you read in the paper. I don't know. It's horrible if it is true that they had the pictures of her doing drugs after the funeral. That's hard. It's hard. Her mother, supposedly based on all the tabloids, just died, fell asleep in the bathtub, whatever it is, because of drugs, and lost her voice and drugs, whatever drugs she was on, alcohol, drugs, whatever it was. And her daughter, you would think, will be on the straight and narrow path, seeing what went on, seeing that lifestyle. And I hope it's not true, because I don't know what else to say. I just hope it's not true. Like, I don't know who they are. You know, they're entertainers, they're singers, it's a family. You feel for them, the mother, the daughter. It shouldn't have happened. It's horrible. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. But the same thing happened with Elvis Presley with drugs. He was shooting the TV or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. People get caught up in this drug world, and then shit happens, and that's it. And a lot of this stuff, I don't want to say, I love Las Vegas, and Elvis Presley is from Las Vegas. Not from, he's known as performing in Las Vegas. I don't know why I brought up Las Vegas. But anyway, this blog had to do with Bobby Brown. He left the building like Elvis Presley. And I don't have any other jokes or any other punchlines, so that's the end of this blog, because I don't know what the hell else I'm talking about. There's Jeremy, who cares? Just subscribe, and I'll talk about more stuff that's going on in the news. It's very important to hear my opinion on what's going on in the news. Who the hell? Why do you care about my opinion? Even I don't care about my opinion. I got a lot to say. I watch TV. One thing I did want to say about The Bachelor. The girls' teeth on The Bachelor are so white. I was watching it yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful teeth. I'd like to know who the dentist is of these girls. Beautiful smiles, beautiful teeth. Because I got a terrible dentist, Dr. I. Yankum. And then he has an associate, Dr. U. Pullum. Dr. U. Pullum, Dr. I. Yankum. It's a terrible, terrible dentist. And I wish I had a dentist joke, but I don't. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. I'll tell you more what's going on in the world, because it's very important what I have to say. Goodbye! Just ask my wife. Goodbye!